Again, and in this video we'll be looking at the properties of nitrogen. We'll be starting with the physical properties of nitrogen. Nitrogen is colorless, odorless, and tasteless. It boils at negative 196 and melts at negative 210 degrees Celsius, which means that below minus 210 degrees Celsius, nitrogen will exist as a solid. Above minus 210 but below 196, they will have liquid nitrogen. Then above negative 196, we are going to have gaseous nitrogen. And now these boiling points and melting points are very low, and the reason is due to the fact that the kind of intermolecular force present in nitrogen is a weak van der Waals force, which is not very strong enough to sustain the element as a solid at normal condition. Number 3 is that nitrogen does not burn and does not support combustion. It neither burns nor supports combustion. Number 4, it is neutral to litmus paper. Then let's look at the chemical properties of nitrogen, the chemical reactions that nitrogen normally undergoes. Now, nitrogen does not undergo reactions at normal conditions because this triple bond in nitrogen is very strong. It has very high bond energy, and for nitrogen to undergo reaction, you must first break the nitrogen triple bond. Hence, you need very high temperature and pressure to achieve this breakage of the bond. That's why most reactions of nitrogen always occur at elevated temperature and pressure. And at this condition, nitrogen can go ahead and react with oxygen, with hydrogen, and with some metals that burn at high temperature. With hydrogen, nitrogen can react with hydrogen to form ammonia, and that reaction occurs at 450 degrees Celsius and 200 atmosphere of pressure using a finely divided ion as catalyst. That reaction is otherwise known as the Haber process. Also with oxygen, nitrogen can react with oxygen to form nitrogen 2 oxide. This reaction occurs at high temperature or in the presence of electric spark. Electric spark can generate sufficient voltage to break the nitrogen bond and cause it to react with oxygen to form nitrogen 2 oxide. Nitrogen also can combine directly with some metals like magnesium, like calcium, like aluminum, and iron at appropriate conditions. For example, magnesium can react with nitrogen to form magnesium nitride, Mg3N2. is a reaction that magnesium can undergo with nitrogen. Now this Mg3N2 easily dissolve in water to form magnesium hydroxide and liberate ammonia gas. This is one of the ways you can produce ammonia gas in the laboratory, by dissolving magnesium nitride in cold water. The reaction is vigorous and produce effervescence of ammonia gas. What are the uses of nitrogen? Is used for making ammonia. I know that ammonia is used for making fertilizers. Number 2, liquid nitrogen is used as a refrigerant. It's used as a cooling agent in fridge and refrigerator. Then because of its inertness, because of its difficulty in reaction, it does not support combustion, and because of this, you can use nitrogen for preventing fire. Number 2, it can be used as diluent. I have explained the meaning of diluent in the previous video. It helps to reduce the activity of oxygen. It reduces combustion, it reduces respiration, it reduces corrosion, which are the major activities of oxygen in the environment. So it helps to provide inert environment for some chemical reactions and for packaging of foods. You package some food, in inert atmosphere to prevent those food from getting oxidized. So these are the uses of nitrogen, and in our next video we continue with compounds of nitrogen. God bless you. Amen.